Welcome to the Wandering Tangent Podcast. I'm BJ, with me is Jeff and Gary. I'm not going to rhyme this time, because today we're talking about The Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version. Holiday classic. Just said that first. Merry Christmas, everybody, I guess. This is
Merry Christmas?
as close to a Christmas release we're going to get.
True.
Only like a week out. Week to Christmas Eve.
Yep. It is down to the wire in the holidays. And
You're
I'm
not done-
sure...
If you're not done shopping yet, you're in trouble.
I know. And this is past me, probably talking to future me, and I'm sure, in trouble and
You
have
are
10
running
different
out of
things
time to have things shipped to you, but maybe that's a conversation for our long form.
Perhaps.
Because
We can complain
Because
about
this is their
deadlines
review.
on another time.
yes, because
Because
this
we're
is
here
not
to
the podcast.
review.
This is their review. Where we're
Exactly.
not supposed to yap. So, yeah, Miracle on 34th Street. This was my choice, I guess, because turns out there's not a lot of Christmas movies that, aren't Christmas Carol. So I'm not sure I had actually sat down and watched this from end to end. I remembered most of the scenes and it's a pretty good movie. I decided I'm going to give it a 3. It's pretty well acted. It is kind of old, so there's a lot of if you're used to more modern acting and movies and whatnot, there's not a musical score for every single scene. So if you're not, well, then again, I guess if you're not okay with older movies, you wouldn't be watching this anyway. There's, I thought the acting was pretty good, story's pretty good. It, maybe some of the deeper things pass me by because I am the non-parent in the room, so I don't have as of yet, and kind of looking doubtful, I have as of yet had to worry about the concept of fantasy versus the real world when it comes to children, but despite that, it's a fun little Christmas movie. Acting's pretty good, a lot of good scenes. There is a couple of parts I was like, okay, this is starting to get a little saccharine, but it's a Christmas movie, you kind of expect that. And by and large, I liked it. I liked it more than I think I thought I was going to. Like I said, this was not like a movie I grew up on or anything like that, but it was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Good movie. I gave it a 2. Heartwarming movies are such a positive thing, and this one, it's got the heartwarming side to it. A lot of people will only watch this if they're gonna be nostalgic for the holidays, and I get that. It's it's got the old movie charm where the scenes kind of just go from one to the other, and it's like, okay, more dialogue. I get that. And I'm usually the guy who loves boring dialogue, so I'm okay at this point. But the young me from long ago would have not really watched most of this movie, but at this point, it's a good, fun story. There are elements that the serious side of me doesn't understand or doesn't like, but it is best to throw all those away and just to sit and watch this show and just to get into the holiday whims of it and not worry about anything else. It's got scenes where it teases you along the way as to what the story is doing and where it's going. So you don't really know where the story is going through the whole thing. And I appreciate that. I do like that. And that is my review.
Okay, I'm going to give this a 3, kind of like BJ. Well, no, exactly like BJ.
Exactly.
I'm going to give it a 3 because it was solidly entertaining. And also the writing in it was fairly well put together. And also it let me peek back a little bit because certain things apparently hadn't been established within the mythos of Santa Claus yet. And it kind of let me play with that a little bit in my mind. but that's neither here nor there. The legal arguments also were, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but it seemed fairly solid from that perspective. The fact that it turned into a courtroom drama and then had kind of solid legal arguments in it. I appreciated that. So yeah, I'll give it that 3, and then we can move on.
Okay. So yeah, 3-2-3. Jeff is officially the Grinch on this one. I was the Grinch last time. So yeah, if you want to, so yeah, all told, pretty recommended. A solid watch for the holidays, for Christmas. No disagreement, I guess. Okay. So yeah, if you want to, so yeah, we're gonna wrap things up here and jump over to our long form discussion. If you guys want to hear us yammer on about legalese and Jeff not having his Christmas shopping done by the time this podcast comes out, feel free to jump on over there. If you're just here for the review, well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's our New Year episode, isn't it? Yeah.
Happy New Year. Why not?
Late. Yeah.
Focus.
I clicked a button on my computer. I didn't know what it did.
You put the button.
It popped up on my calendar to see when the first Tuesday in the New Year is going to be, and there's a button called Focus, and I clicked on accident. But hey, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to.
Mm-hmm. Then you got attacked by all these things that you're supposed to focus on.
I said focusing, but now I'm going to be focusing on ending this review so we can move on to the podcast.
Yes.
What a segue. See you next time, folks. Merry Christmas.